Hello and welcome to the second in a series of videos to help you answer the questions in the Care Certificate Workbooks. My name is Daniel Dutton and I run the website dsdweb.co.uk, which provides free help, guidance and support for people that are studying for care qualifications. In this video we will be looking at Standard 2, Your Personal Development. This standard looks at the importance of continuing professional development, or CPD, in health and social care and some of the methods that you will use to improve your practice. For further information about this standard, visit dsdweb.co.uk by clicking the link in the description. But first, I'll be very grateful if you could click the like button below, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel. The first question in the workbook asks you to identify sources of support for your learning and development. They can be broadly split into two categories: people and reading material. People can include your college tutor or mentor, if you have one, as well as your colleagues, especially the more experienced and senior employees. But the most useful source of support will probably be your manager, who will want to help you to achieve your potential and provide you with active guidance and feedback. Text-based support can come in several forms. Your employer's policies and procedures will provide information about how to perform your job correctly, lawfully, and in line with best practice. Further information can be obtained from the internet, such as the Skills for Care, Health and Safety Executive, or Care Quality Commission websites. And of course, dsdweb.co.uk is packed with loads of information to help your studies towards health and social care qualifications. Activity 2.1b asks you to write the 3 steps of creating a personal development plan, or PDP. In a nutshell, this involves setting learning goals, deciding how you will achieve them, and setting timescales for completion. For example, you could set the goal of completing your Level 2 Diploma in Care within 18 months, and your manager could arrange for you to be enrolled on a course at the local college. The next question asks you to explain why feedback is important. Feedback from your manager, colleagues, clients, and other professionals is a great learning and development tool because it lets you know what you are doing well and where you can improve. It is important to take constructive criticism seriously and reflect on how you can use it to strengthen your practice. Activity 2.2a asks for ways in which you would use literacy, numeracy, and communication skills in your work role. Literacy skills will include anything that involves reading and writing, for example, reading records or care plans, writing documentation, and filling in forms. Numeracy skills will be anything to do with numbers and maths, such as checking a client's money, measuring medication, and interpreting charts. Communication skills can refer to speaking and listening, as well as other communication methods, such as British Sign Language or Makaton. You would use communication skills to converse with the individuals that you support, perform handover with your colleagues, and for obtaining consent. Next, you're asked how you might check your current levels of literacy, numeracy, and communication skills. You could do this by looking at previous qualifications that you've gained, such as GCSEs or functional skills, or by reflecting on your practice or getting feedback from others about your work. There are also websites that can help you assess your current levels, such as BBC Bitesize. The next question asks you to fill in a table to describe how different personal development experiences have improved your knowledge, skills, and understanding. An example of a learning activity could be a formal first aid course that may have increased your knowledge of basic life support, taught you the skills to perform CPR, and given you a greater understanding of what to do in an emergency. For reflecting on a situation, you may think back to a time when an accident occurred in the workplace, such as an individual falling down the stairs. Upon reflection, you may realise that the experience helps you gain knowledge of what to do in an emergency situation. You may have learned the skills for basic life support from the 999 operator, and you could have gained an understanding of how similar accidents could be avoided in future. And an example for feedback could be your manager informing you that you have made a small error in arithmetic on a client's finances. Your manager then helps you to gain the knowledge of how you made the error and shows you how to do it correctly so that you have the skills to do it right in future. You also gain an understanding of the importance of maintaining accuracy in client finances. For the next activity, we have a list of learning activities and we are asked whether they are formal or informal. Formal learning is intentional, structured learning that takes place within work hours and has defined learning objectives. Informal learning can take place at any time, has no set goals, and is, for the most part, unintentional. The first learning opportunity is your annual appraisal. This is formal, as is the second item, e-learning courses, and undertaking a training course is also formal. The informal training options are reading a magazine, watching a documentary, and a break time discussion with colleagues. Although they are unofficial work activities, they could still provide you with opportunities to learn. For the next question, you are asked to give 3 examples of learning activities and how they will help improve your work. All you need to do is think about some training you've been on recently and what knowledge you've gained from it. For example, you could say that you've recently been on safeguarding training and it will improve your practice because you now know the signs and symptoms that could indicate abuse and what to do if you have suspicions that abuse has occurred. Or you could say that you've been doing an online training course in Makaton and now have more options for communicating with individuals with learning disabilities. There's more examples on the slide, as well as the dsdweb.co.uk website. The final question asks why continuing professional development, or CPD, is important for health and social care workers. Basically, continual learning throughout your career will make you better at your job, which in turn will lead to a better quality of life for the individuals that you support. In addition, legislation, local and national policy, and best practice are regularly updated, so it is important to keep your knowledge, skills, and understanding up to date so that you comply with what is expected of you. And we're done. That's all the questions for Standard 2 of the Care Certificate. If you require any additional help or want to send feedback about this video, then please feel free to use the comments section below or visit my website dsdweb.co.uk. The link in the description will take you to more detailed answers for this standard. And if you haven't already done so, please click the like and subscribe buttons below. By doing so, you'll be the first to know about any new videos that I create, and it will also let me know that the time I spend creating these videos is worthwhile. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.